Now idea is, if it works, what is this concept? Let's go there, yeah? So, look at this video. Let's start with this. This is a video of a tree. First, tree in health. And we all know that how tree goes through all the changes, no? From summer to autumn to winter to spring to summer. How tree has a doctor within. Now, normally when tree is in health, it goes through all the cycle naturally, yeah? And when tree gets some disease, let's say fungal infection or any disease, tree has a healing mechanism within to heal itself, right? So there is a disease and tree comes out of it. And again this cycle goes. But there are times where tree is not able to come out of this disease by its own. Yeah? So there is a first approach, help from outside. Yeah, whether fungal infection, give antifungal, bacterial infection, give antibacterial, yeah. Any parasite, give antiparasitic medicine in order to come out. Help from outside, which is perfect, to the point and target, or it's perfect. That's where the modern medicine come into picture, where help from outside, a help which my body should do, we are providing from outside, whether giving that deficiency what we have, calcium to protein to everything, to if any infection, treat. And in last 100 years they have done excellent work in this. You see, from antibiotic first generation to fourth generation, painkillers, steroids, no? Heart transplant, now they are even talking about whole body transplant. Great help. They recently did a complete face transplant, no? In America. Soon they will do brain transplant for sure. Great help, but if all help is from outside. The help which my body should do it, it's all coming from outside. So if I keep getting that help, which is perfect, it is like getting an American army to fight with our enemy. They are perfect, they have all the equipment, and they are on target. They never miss their target. But what will happen to my army? Day by day, the message goes that you are not needed. My fighting mechanism would start sleeping. That's why the need for outside help, whenever you take, it's never same. It keeps on going more and more and more. Yeah? Now the second help. If it's still not going, surgery is the option. Third and fourth help. both Ayurveda and homeopathy start from root. Right? Both believe in individualization. Yeah? But the difference is one believe in strong substance giving you physiological dose, that is Ayurvedic, where in our medicine they are diluted completely. One. Second, we believe at a whole level. Their concept is individualized but very fixed individualization. Vata, Pitta and very fixed there. But we believe every human being is unique. We go to that level. So that is the only difference. Otherwise, both start from the whole to the root. Next. The idea is when you give, not only the disease is going, but now my inner doctor should start working again. My inner doctor should function for my own self. Otherwise, there is no difference between outer help and inner help. No, both treat the disease. But the idea is if I am treated well, tomorrow the need for both medicine should go down and down and down. That's what a tree now come back to health. When you give at a root, medicine at a root. So I summarize this way, that the whole modern medicine approach is from outside and to the part, targeted to the part. Bacteria kill bacteria. Yeah, pain kill pain, right? Inflammation kill inflammation. So whole science is developed there. What we say that if there is an inflammation, go. It's not only, it's just the end result. It's like a iceberg phenomena. What you see outside is just the tips of iceberg, but there is a whole disturbed energy of this human being. This human being is disease. We have healer within us. Each one of us, if you know the example of a flatworm, if you cut flatworm into 5 parts, each part start functioning as an independent worm after some time. That means it has the ability to grow again. We know some part of our body, they regenerate. Some don't, some do. Right? So each one of us has that inner doctor inside. So if I can go there and activate that doctor again which was working for me, this would be deeper and permanent. That's the idea. So now we come to the concept homeopathy. In short, what we believe is that whatever is the disease, each human being is unique in health as well as disease. When he is diseased, not only the part showing the disease, but his thought, his feeling, his fear, his dreams, everything is altered. Everything is imbalanced from physiological level to mind and a whole level. Yeah, like a iceberg phenomena. You know, outside you see diagnosis, jaundice, but inside everything is altered. So what we try to do is, any person come to us, we try to understand that disease at individualistic level, that every person will have a different feature to same disease. Not only that, their thought must, be different. Their fear, their dreams, their childhood fear, everything would be different. Based on that, we start finding out their individualistic feature as well as and there must be something which is running through and through in them. There must be a pattern which is running in their disease, in their fear, in their dreams, in their childhood, whatever disease they have, everywhere the same pattern running. I'll show you a video and you'll understand what I mean. Based on that, we search a remedy which has that disease as well as has this whole altered human being this way. Yeah, the way that personality is. And then matching the complete that being to that medicine and give you that medicine. So naturally that would be an unique medicine based on your unique pattern and not based on your just disease pattern. Before going into that, I'll tell you a story. When I was in Africa, I was walking in Kalahari forest with some of my homeopathic friends. So there we came across this tribe. And very interesting, so that if a woman wants to be pregnant, she would go right in the deep of the forest. Now they are not exposed to civilization. They don't know anything. They are still staying inside. We went with their healer who understands English. She would go deep in the forest and wait there for a particular song so that that song arrived to her. Maybe a day, 2, 3, every day she would go till that unique song comes to her. Once that unique song come to her, she would come out, she would go home that day, will sing that song to her husband that this is what came. Now both of them would sing that song and now they are ready for the baby. Before that they will not think for the baby. Not only this, once the woman is she conceived, now this song would be told to the family members. Father-in-law, mother-in-law, father, mother. Throughout this 9 months, this song would be sung all the time in happy moment as well as sad moment of that woman. Whenever she is happy or anything comes in this 9 months, this song would be there. Once she is about to deliver, this song would be told to midwife. They have their specific midwife. She will sing this song while delivering the baby. Not only it stops here, throughout this child from first day till this child leaves this world, this song would be there in every happy and a sad moment of this child. And every woman would have a unique song, not the same song. And I really like this song. What it speaks about is they have not exposed to any civilization, but they know that every energy is unique. Every energy has a unique pattern, unique song. They call it song, but in a pattern. And that pattern, once it comes, you keep that person with that pattern rest of his life. In his sad moment and in his happy moment. Whether he is diseased or whether he is healthy. What are they doing? They believe that every human being is unique and keep them with their uniqueness, then they will be healthy. This is typical homeopathic concept. If in a nutshell, if I want to explain, that find your uniqueness, bring you back to your uniqueness which is altered in disease, and keep you with your uniqueness rest of your life. Whether with your diet, whether with your sleep, whether with your exercise, whether with your job, keep you with that song so that later on you don't need outer help. So what we believe here is that every human being is unique and a designer piece. No, like a tailor-made designer piece, not same. So if he is unique, don't you think everything about him should be unique? Whether it is his disease must be unique. Whatever he does must be very unique too. So in homeopathic treatment, we take this philosophy that everything I would design for you, whether a remedy which would be unique, whether a homeopathic interview would be unique based on your pattern and not the fixed interview asking same question which we ask all patients. Our follow-up would be unique. Our diet suggestion would be very unique according to your pattern. Our suggestion for what kind of meditation, what kind of exercise, what kind of job, what kind of relationship, all will based on your pattern. So what we call that everything we do in homeopathic interview, it's all based on your design, inner design. So we design everything according to that. We believe that in a health and a disease, you are very unique. In a health, the way you think, feel, perceive, sense and react to your illness, to everything around you, to yourself is very, very unique to you and appropriate. Whatever reaction is required, you are appropriately reacting to it. If a death in a family, you are sad, appropriate, you are crying. It's not inappropriate that you cry for next 5 years, continuously 4 hours each day. Now that is inappropriate. So in a disease, the same thought, feeling, fear, perception and reaction becomes inappropriate. Where everything is inappropriate according to my illness or my situation or everything around me. So I react in a very, very inappropriate way. So when we design this interview, its idea is to find out that uniqueness of you. In order to do that, I'll show you a case and you'll understand what we do in homeopathic interview.
Have you taken homeopathy or it's first time?
Whole homeopathic interview is to design according to them. So in order to do that, we give them first a very open space. The idea is to understand who you are in every stage of your life, in every situation of your life. In your present situation, in your past, in your dreams, who you are. Take the space and keep talking. See what he does. He's speaking to me.
First time.
Way back I had taken once. Dr. Batra.
So the kind of homeopathy we do here, we need to understand you. To feel free. Along with your illness, I need to understand you and your problem. So whatever naturally comes, whatever you think will help me to understand you, just allow it to come. More and more you talk about you, your personality, your illness, your dreams, it will help me to understand you. I'm not going to ask you much question because I want you to naturally, whatever comes, keep talking to me. And as in when you stop, I'll guide you.
So he chooses to talk about interest and hobbies. See what he talks. He has sinusitis with maxillary polyp. All sinus are inflamed. Recurrently he is getting for last 7-8 years with a maxillary polyp swelling, inside the nose, inside the one of the sinus. Let's see.
Talk more.
He likes to talk.
And go on adventures, new places. I also love my pet. I love to talk to him.
Even with the pat, he loves to talk.
Even though I don't understand if he is listening or understanding to me.
He goes to dreams.
This another one I had was me racing in a car. And
One of the dream is he's racing the car at a fast speed and everything is moving very fast.
I'm going so fast that I cannot even see anything like right next to me, just going fast. The car is like in totally high speed.
Now what is the connection of he likes to talk? He likes to talk to his pet and this dream. No connection. These are individualistic features. Soon you will start seeing a pattern running in his illness, in his thought, in his dreams, everywhere.
A dream in which I just keep talking.
There's a dream where you
I just keep talking like with this.
See, even in the dream, what is he doing? Just talking. You see the pattern coming up? See further.
One of my best friend, Karthik. So I'm just talking to him about what I did yesterday, what I will do tomorrow, what I do in vacations, what I did today morning. I just keep talking to him. I was lying down in a park.
Another dream where he is lying down in the park, meteor shower is happening, and he is rewinding that dream again and again for multiple times to the point where the meteor shower was happening and to the point where it stops. He says multiple times and then I get up. No idea why, no connection.
And then there's a meteor shower. And I'm looking towards the sky and I can see all these meteors flying right past. And I think of rewinding the time. So the time rewinds itself. And I go back when I'm lying down in the park. And then this keeps circulating. Like thrice, like just keeps on going the same way.
Same way.
Yeah, and then I get up.
Forward and this and forward.
Yeah, and then again I get up. This dream where I'm looking at an old photo of family and friends outing. And I get into the photo, like I just enter the photo and relive that incident again.
See, in a meteor dream also he was reliving it, and even in the family photo, he entered the family photo and reliving the whole moment again. Yeah? So both the dream speaks about same, that he is reliving the moment again and again. And what's the connection between talking and all this thing? Let us see. What's happening in the illness? Now he goes to illness. Illness.
So you said that because of your illness, you are not able to
enjoy or go to places cold or lower temperature.
Because of his illness, he is not able to enjoy. Go to any place where the enjoyment is there. He has to sit in the house and just look at the old photographs. So what he will do? Rewind again and again and again. So what I understood, that in his illness, he is not able to enjoy. In his dream, he is enjoying again and again. And he loves to talk. Slowly, they look different, very unique to him. Nobody talks like this. He is talking in this way, that I love to talk, so much so that I have a dream of talking, so much so that I talk to my pet, 24/7, and these dreams, and the illness. Slowly now he connects. So at this stage, I understand.
what was the most important?
And now I understand that somewhere here lies his pattern. I said, okay, go. What is most important in your dream? Just to understand.
Thing in that second dream of going in at that high speed, you can see
Excited.
Describe that.
that feeling when you get when you just don't think of anything else except driving your car and enjoying the way you're driving it.
Feeling, right? You said you love to talk, you love to share, right?
I won't
Even
anything.
with the dog, you can talk continuously.
Yeah, I talk to my dog, like, even if he doesn't understand what I'm talking, I just talk to him. Today I had fun in college. Today I went out.
And what was the most important thing in that meteor dream?
I could rewind the whole thing till when everybody was there, and then get back to the situation where nobody was there, and then come back to
Again,
so I could relive that everybody living moment again and again, unlimited times. But then I had to get up, so it repeated only around with friends and having total fun or rewinding back when family outing was there. हमने मजे किए थे बहुत, like that. That satisfaction when you rewind time and get back to the time. I've come back now. Let's relive the thing. Let's have fun again.
You see how the fun, excitement, joy coming up in dreams, as now you'll see everywhere.
Come back tomorrow also. So don't worry, we'll have fun again. It's like that.
And that's what you do in that dream, where you are entering into the frame, family old frame, and you enter and you rewind again and again.
I enter the thing, and whatever we did the whole day with family and friends and everybody, that same thing happens again. Not even one thing here and there. The same thing, exact same thing.
What's the feeling of that rewinding and going to that moment again?
It is a wow feeling. Like, wow, I came back. It's like,
Yeah, so what I saw in his illness, in his dream, in his day-to-day life, in his interests and hobbies, and I've cut this interview, everywhere he went, he needs to talk, needs to enjoy, needs to have fun, needs to be all the time in mode of having fun. And only place where he doesn't have fun or excitement is when he has illness. Are you there? So what you understanding now what is the connection? That every part, whether it is dream, whether it is fear, whether it is day-to-day life, whether it is his childhood, whether it is his illness, all speaks about whether there is enjoyment or no enjoyment, talking or no talking. This is important for this human being. Like this, each human being have that different way of thinking, feeling, perceiving. So now I understood this is the center, and this is the one running in his life everywhere. Whatever he does, he will put this into the center. Whatever illness he will have, he will put this into the center. So now I am convinced that this is unique of him. So now I explore this part, that what is this for him? Like for some it may be fears, for some it may be, all different. So now third step starts. To get the whole him.
So, if I understand it correct, that in every dream of yours, in everything you do, you look for enjoyment, you look for fun, you look for wow feeling, you look for that excitement, So concentrate on this feeling of wow, enjoyment, fun, excitement, and along with that you love talking. Can you just go there?
That excitement and that adrenaline rush which you get, if I don't do this, I don't know what I'm going to do in this world. You just feel energetic suddenly. You just feel like, really energetic. Like, use your energy in a positive way. Just like, if you feel like going for it, then go. Like pushing yourself, with that excitement, just go for it. Like, you'll have fun,
This is what he described again and again. I'm just cutting short, but this was his inner experience, to have excitement to the level of adrenaline rush. And he gave me hundreds of examples to explain what he meant by this. So I was convinced that this is his center. Now I need a remedy where this kind of sinusitis is there, along with this kind of human being who love to talk, love to have fun and excitement till the level of adrenaline rush. Yeah, that is his unique. Nobody talks like this. So if I explained your question of that why we ask about childhood, fear, dream, because we believe everything in this area you express who you are. Your situation may change, your area may change, but who you are, you express that again and again and again, all the time. That song which is yours keeps playing its song, any situation. People changes, dream changes, but the meaning, that is you. Imagine if that's what we try to understand. That's why we give you a lot of time. We give you area where you can go, every area possible, so that who you are will keep coming again and again and again. Then select a medicine which has these features at a whole level. If I'm selecting on this, I'm expecting change only, not only at the disease level, change at a all level. In many cases, interview does not stop here. In Swasthya, we go further. If I have understood this about you, don't you think it's my duty to give you back who you are in every aspect of your life? You may think your dreams are different, your disease are different, your 5 diseases you have, they are different. But we give you back that, look, all what you see is different, a pattern running through and through. This is who you are, childhood as well as today, in your illness, everywhere. So now, the next part of illness is, the interview is we give you back. Many of you must have experienced this, that we explain you what we are doing, what we understood. And many of you identify with it. Now it makes sense to me that why I did particular thing, why I had that dream, why I reacted in that way. Now this is what is making me do all this. So that way, so see what I'm doing here now.
Satisfy yourself अच्छे से when you go. कोई problem नहीं होएगा. Just go for it.
So we make them aware.
So if I understood you correct, let me correct if I have understood you correct. That from the beginning you said you love to make friends, you love to talk, you love to be with family, friends, and love to be with things which gives you a space to talk.
Yeah.
And space to get that wow, excitement, adrenaline, enjoyment
feeling, yeah.
And you create every situation like
in a way so that I enjoy myself.
You enjoy yourself. And all your dreams also speak about it. So that's what I understood, that this is your center. Huh?
This is what I understood of you. And I understand if it is really their center, they will understand it. Next step,
which I can see in dream as well as your day-to-day life, even in your wish fulfillment, where you want to rewind and go back to that point where you were enjoying, where you were having fun.
Yeah.
And your illness, what I understood is that in your illness is the one where you are
not able to
do.
See how he understands that. Yeah, in my illness, now I understand I'm not able to enjoy my life. Then explain, make him aware.
Tell me, does this interview help you in any way to understand?
Does this helps you in understanding you, who you are? See what he puts into the center.
And yourself.
enjoyed the interview actually.
In what way?
I could talk a lot.
See, two things he put. I enjoyed the interview and I could talk. This is two, he was, he's looking for his life. All in every area of his life he's looking for talking, and what he sees interview also talking, and I'm sure that I'm on a right track. This is his center. So the next what I will do is, if this interview has gone this deeper, it must have done some transformation, must have made him aware of this, that yes, this is what he is looking for 24/7, which is inappropriate. It should be appropriate. So
this is who you are, and my advice to you, just be with it. Forget what world want you to be. You still.
One step got cut here. I explained him that this is who you are, and he understood. He said, now I understand why even in my dream 24/7 I'm talking. Now I understand why I'm abnormally looking for the excitement which should not be there. Now I understand it is inappropriate. And when I have disease, I want to come out of it as soon as possible, because for me there is no. And what he understood out of that, he said, now, even when I'm studying, like for those 6 months, when I'm studying, I just don't want to study because there is no enjoyment. I understood that this two part is me, the no enjoyment, and so when I'm preparing myself, this is the best part, so that the next part would be enjoyment. And it automatically becomes appropriate for it. And in a follow-up, this is what happens, that not only the sinus goes, but this whole enjoyment becomes appropriate. He doesn't push himself for extra abnormal excitement or fun, or even anybody comes and talk to me. It's appropriate. He understands. So are we getting rid of the disease, or we make you aware of it? Yes, the physical illness goes away, but the whole altered pattern, you come back and you understand yourself. Any question here? So this is what we do in homeopathic interview. First, bring the whole altered pattern out, where everything is connected, then give you back, then make you aware. In those cases where they have really gone to that deep, that this is who you are in every stage of your life, and then see the change coming up in the interview.